In a previous video, we looked at the Corsmed MRI simulator, the only MRI simulator that accurately mirrors a real scanner. If you haven't seen that video, we strongly recommend that you watch it. Now, around the MRI simulator, we have built a complete learning management system so that you, as an educator, can provide the best learning experience for your organization. Now, what is the best experience depends on your organization and needs. This is why the Corsmed LMS is built to be fully customizable and modular. Within the LMS, your learning experience is built with programs, courses, modules, and assignments. In this case, we have a program called Artifacts Management. This program has 3 courses. Each of these courses then has multiple modules. Course 1 has 3 modules, Course 2 has 5 modules, and Course 3 has 4 modules. Each module comes with content, questions, and assignments. Now here's where the flexibility comes in. You can have one program or multiple programs. Each program can have one course or multiple courses. Each course can have one module or multiple modules. And each module can be a tiny piece of content or a massive project. The content itself can include text, images, links, animations, GIFs, videos, files, DICOMs, and more. Each module can have as many questions or assignments as you'd like, from no assignments to only assignments. These assignments can be embedded along the content or sit at the end of the module. The type of assignments can vary widely. You can use multi-choice and single-choice questions, where users pick from a list of options. Then there are free-form essay questions, where students write their answers. But here's what makes it unique. You can also use scanning questions. With scanning questions, users don't pick from a list or write text. Instead, they use the simulator to submit an image. Here you can see 3 sequences that I have scanned: an axial, a sagittal, and a coronal. You can also see the resulting images up here in the viewports. When a user answers a scanning question, they'll select one of the sequences they have scanned and attach that scan result as their answer. As a teacher, you will not only see the final image, but also the exact parameters the student used to get that image. Maybe the question asked them to use a ready-made protocol, but make it faster. Or to submit a sequence with a certain contrast. Or to identify an artifact and rerun the scan without it. The grading system is customizable too. You can create your own grading rubrics and choose whether questions should be graded automatically or manually. You can set scores per question and answer, decide whether wrong answers give negative scores, and much more. Even scanning questions can be automatically graded. You as a creator decide what the correct reference image and sequence should be, and the platform then evaluates your user's scans relative to your reference. When a user submits their scan, the platform gives them detailed feedback on how well they scored in each area, so they know exactly what to improve next time. When creating a scanning question, you can decide if the platform should assess planning, parameters, or both, and even how strict or lenient the grading should be. The more lenient, the more deviation is allowed for a response to get a full score. You can further decide whether the module and program is pass-fail, set the threshold for passing grades, and whether users are allowed to do multiple submissions or retakes. Now let's talk about tracking users' progress. Corsmed provides a full analytics suite. As your users work through the learning content, you can monitor their progress, check their module completion, and see their user activity. You can even track individual students. This helps you see who is doing well and needs more challenge, and vice versa, who needs additional support. To help you find what matters when you need it, Corsmed has a built-in notifications tool where you can see all updates in one place. You can also customize it to receive updates exactly how you want them. You can decide what notifications you'll get, like when a user completes a module, course, or an entire program. Where you'll get them, in-app, email, or both, and how often you'll get them. When grading users, you can also see all submissions in one place. You can segment submissions by module, filter by user cohort, see which users have submitted their work and which are already graded. You can even publish the grades with one click. You can also manage your users in a flexible way. You can group users into cohorts, assign them different programs and courses, and even specify the start and end date for when they should have access to certain courses. Each user has a digital profile and achievements page. As your users interact with the platform and work through the assignments, Corsmed automatically records all progress and results. They can highlight the programs they've taken, achievements they have reached, and how much scanning practice they've had. This page is both downloadable and digitally shareable. This helps your users demonstrate their competencies when looking for jobs and similar situations. Last, Corsmed can also be integrated with other teaching platforms. If you currently use a major LMS system, such as Canvas, Brightspace, Blackboard, or Moodle, we can integrate Corsmed directly with these platforms, and we can even make custom integrations as well. All in all, Corsmed's LMS allows you to design the exact learning experience that's best for your specific organization, users, and use case. You can build custom programs from scratch or start with one of our ready-made programs from the Corsmed catalog, which cover everything from basic setup to intermediate scanning to advanced topics like artifacts management. With Corsmed, you get full support throughout your entire journey with us, from implementation, onboarding, to continuous support and long-term success for your MRI training program. We will be there at every step and help you create the best learning experience for your organization.